Well, hey guys, welcome back to this week's episode. My name's Craig from Keen for Adventure. You would have seen, if you saw last week's episode, we based ourselves in a place called Irishtown. So we ended up being there for about 5 nights, and there we discovered the northwest side of Tasmania, up north a bit from Arthur River up, and we did the Tarkine Loop as well, which took us out to the ocean and through the forest as well. But this week we've packed up and we've ended up heading across the top of Tasmania again. So we're in between Burnie and Ulverstone, just near a little town called Penguin. Now, a little seaside village. Probably the only reason why we come here was the missus wanted to go to the markets there. So there's some undercover markets. There's about 70 stalls. But yeah, to be honest with you, it wasn't even worth filming. It was it was almost like a garage sale type markets. So yeah, pretty disappointing. But yeah, we're here for a couple of days. It's been raining, a bit drizzly and windy, but yeah, this afternoon's turned it on for us. I'll just swing you around. Cracking little afternoon, but this morning was just drizzly and very foggy. I'll throw some footage up. But anyway, this is our view from camp at the moment. Beautiful little spot. So we're just going to stay here one more night, and then we're going to start heading down towards Strawn. But we'll head down, I think we'll do Cradle Mountain on the way through and Dove Lake. So just done a little bit of research on that. But yeah, we'll pop back into Burnie, we'll fill up the van with water, grab some fuel. Fuel's really cheap in Burnie. It's around the $1.56 mark, which is nice, so I'll grab a jerry can as well. But that's probably going to be our adventures for this week. So yeah, stick around for the ride. Take you with us. Well, there we go. How crazy is this? Hopefully you can hear me because there's a fair bit of wind. But this is a jail, Penguin Jail, circa 1902 to 1962. How crazy is that? I'll come back a bit, show you the size of it. But that is literally it. Yeah, wow. Hate to be cooped up in that. Come on, gate opener. Well, we finally made it to camp after an unsuccessful venture down to a lake where there was a free camp, which was absolutely stunning, but we couldn't fit our vans in. And then when we were back out to the road, we just got swarmed by bees, so we ended up backtracking half an hour to a little town called Waratah, and we're at a, what is it, Alpaca?
Hip camp.
Yeah, it's a hip camp. It's an Alpaca and Pepperberry farm. So it's got alpacas here and goats and pepperberries and all sorts of stuff.
We'll learn about this afternoon.
Yeah, we'll learn about it at the Savi, but yeah, I'll throw some footage up. There's a little general store there. So Graham, who owns this place, makes his own rubs, Gordon. So we'll suss that out the Savi. Apparently he's pretty passionate about it. Will give us a...
Trudy are the hosts.
Yeah, Gordon and Trudy.
They're very simple down there.
But yeah, I'll flip yours around. This is where we are. It's where we are. We're just parked up the back. So you're allowed pets here off lead as well, which is quite cool. It's fully fenced, this area. But yeah, you can see a couple of vans down the front here. They kind of got prime position. Yeah, overlooking, I think it's like a bit of a creek. Bit of a creek down the bottom, but yeah, you can help yourself to firewood as well. They chop up some wood and just stash it under these trees over here, so I'll pick some of that up. Oh, my pants are about to fall down. All right, I'll just flip you around. Show you camp. So I said we just popped up the back, just so our dog can have a bit of a run around without annoying other people. He's been cooped up for a little bit. It's been other dogs and stuff where we've been, so it'd be good for him to have a bit of a run around. Oh yeah, beautiful little spot here. It's $24 a night. But when we pulled in, Trudy was saying that if you pay for 2 nights, you get one free, but that doesn't come up on Hip Camp. So we ended up paying for 3 nights because we're going to stay for 3 anyway. And then, she just said that we could stay for a 4th night for free. So we'll use that offer. I'm sure there's a fair bit to see around here, so it'll be nice. Hello, donkey. Hello.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher.
Well, the next morning we set off early towards Cradle Mountain, about a 45-minute drive from our hip camp in Waratah. After getting our passes for the day, we took a shuttle up to Dove Lake. We were instantly greeted with an epic view from the drop-off point. We immediately turned right and headed towards the iconic boat shed. From there, we backtracked to Glacier Rock Lookout. We then took the shuttle bus back down to tackle a few more short walks before heading to the lodge for a bite to eat.
As the afternoon, we lay awake in bed.
Feel the temperature drop, hey? Getting cool, my sweetheart?
Yes.
Nice in the sun though, isn't it?
It is nice in the sun. It's very cool in the shade. Hard to believe when it's middle of the day.
Yeah, exactly. At least we picked a good day for it anyway.
Oh, perfect day for it.
After a morning of walking, we ducked into Cradle Mountain Lodge for a drink and a bite to eat. Alright, question and answer time. What'd you think of today?
It's awesome, but I would probably do it over a couple of days rather than trying to do it all in one day. You know what I mean? Like, I still think there's more walks that we could have done if we had more time.
Yep, agreed. Question 2, what fitness level do you reckon you need for here?
A lot more than what we're at. No, I mean, you don't have to be super fit, but I'm sure it would help if we were a little bit fitter.
Yeah, no, I tend to agree. The short walks are good.
Yeah.
And the walking trails are unreal too. They're like a boardwalk.
Yeah, really well maintained. Like, it's not like it's very rocky or, you know, difficult terrain.
Yeah.
But
No, absolutely agree.
steps, no matter how good they are, going up or down,
Yeah.
are hard.
So we're currently in March at the moment. Do you reckon this is the right time of year to be doing this?
I think this is perfect, but I'd also like, because it's not hot, so it's comfortable to walk, but I'd also love to do it in the middle of winter when it's snowing, because I think it would be totally different outlook to what we're getting at the moment.
Yeah, totally agree. And the good thing is this place is actually open through winter as well. I just think the shuttle buses run a less time. That didn't make sense.
No.
So what do they run at the moment? 9 to 5, and I think in winter it's like, I don't know, 10 till 4 or something. I'd have to,
Yeah, just
I'd have to look it
reduced
up.
times.
But, yeah, reduced times. But
Yeah.
I think you're right. I reckon winter would be would be superb. But mind you, this time of year, everything's like lush and green, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
We just did the Enchanted Forest walk, and the colour of the moss and everything is just such a vibrant green.
Yeah.
But no, definitely recommend this to anyone and everyone. Obviously, it's a tourist hotspot. There's lots of tourists floating around, so we had to wait a bit to get some photos, especially of the boat shed down on Dove Lake. But I guess it is what it is if you go to these tourist spots. But we just popped into the lodge. We're just going to grab a bite to eat. We've ordered a pepperoni pizza, $28, which I thought is not too bad.
No, it's good.
Yeah, you grabbed a lemon lime and bitters. I've just done the old Pepsi Max. So we'll hang out here for a bit. Going to go see the Tasmanian Devils, or what are we going to do there?
Yeah.
It's like a sanctuary or something, isn't it, where you can go?
Apparently.
Yeah.
We need to do a bit more research on it, I think.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll research that while we eat, and I don't know, we'll catch you at the next stop, wherever that is.
Yeah, could be anywhere.
All right, catch us.
Bye.
As we were leaving, we were greeted by one of the locals. A nice way to finish off the day. Well, guys, we were heading down to Strawn, but we've just bypassed there for now because we had to get a dog sitter for Buddy because we wanted to do the Heritage Cruise, which is a 6-hour cruise. So we had to tie in with a babysitter. No, not a babysitter, a dog sitter. And there's kind of only one in town, and she's busy until Friday. So today's Sunday. So we popped into Queenstown. We're just parked up at the AFL field. It's pretty famous for its gravel surface, but it's only $5 a night, which is nice and seems to be a good spot just to pop in and have a look around the place. But we've just come for a bit of a drive while Puppy's medicated today, so we had to medicate him to come for this drive. We'll just pop down to the old Royal Hotel. It's a bit of a historic site. I think it built in 1910. Only 7 k's out of Queenstown. But what a hectic drive here. It is steep, windy and narrow. I just hope that's not the way out when we've got to come back this way to sort of head over towards the east coast. So I'm not too sure. I'll do a little bit of research on that. But yeah, nice little spot. There's an old mine lookout as well that we'll get to over the next couple of days too. Iron Blow lookout. So we'll have a look at that. There's a couple of waterfalls floating around as well. So we'll see how we go. We might get to a couple of those. I'll just show you inside. Pity about the graffiti, but old fireplace. Yeah, we'll just pop back into town, go to the IGA, top up on some food, some groceries. Hey, Miss O.
It's man-made, but it's just the remnants from the mines made it look like it's concrete.
Yeah, I think I was reading on some signs in regards to the water and the colour of it's from the mines back in the day before they had the environmental stuff set in place.
The water's crystal clear, you can see that, but it's the stuff underneath.
Yeah, I think I'm probably wrong, but I think it's the colour from the copper mine and that from the tailings. I just popped out to the Queenstown lookout just on the way back from that historic site. I'll just swing you around. I've thrown some drone footage up as well. Pretty cool spot overlooking the town down below. The old Queenstown sign. There we go, down below. Yeah, parts of the place is pretty, but you can see it's been devastated by the mine. And you can see it struggling to grow back, unfortunately. Not too sure if the mine's still operational. I think it might have ceased. Hey, Toni, is the mine still operational or not? Yeah, we're not too sure. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, okay. But yeah, the surrounding hills, you can see it hasn't grown back, which is unfortunate because it's yeah, it's pretty down around here. It was a nice drive in anyway. It's a shame. I'll just drop the missus off to the IGA for the groceries, and I've just popped over just to fill up the water bladder, 110 litre bladder. But this is a spot on Wiki Camps, just next to the shed. It's quite a decent area to pull vans. I'll just walk out to the front and just show you, but yeah, big area. Big area to get your vans in, which is nice. Yeah, just down the other side of the shed, I don't know if you can see, there's a black car down there. That's actually a dump point down there. But once again, a huge area to pull up with your van, which is nice. But yeah, check out the little creek behind here. Camera may not do it any justice, but yeah. Nice little creek running through town. All right, I'll get moving. Get this bladder filled before the missus rings to be collected. So I'll be in trouble. All right, talk to you soon. Hey, puppy, how you doing? Hey, good boy. Good boy. Say hello. Hey. Good boy. All right, guys, just thought I'd run through how we fill the van and what we use. I guess first thing we've upgraded in our van is we've gone to what they call the Topology water meter. So it's an inline flow meter which syncs back to your phone, and that's what it looks like there. So it's extremely accurate right down to the litre, whereas in the you know, like your traditional water meters in your vans and that, they're crap. So this is what we use. Obviously it's 190 litres between the two tanks. So we're down to 115 litres at the moment. So I've just filled up the water bladder, as you saw. So from here, we just hit the three icons at the top there. Oop, sorry, just move my hand back down. We just go reset. Do you want to reset the quantity? I hit yes. Alright, it's going to make a fool out of me, sorry. Just do this again. Reset. Do you want to reset it? There we go. Device quantity reset successfully. I think I was a little bit too far away from the van then. So there, it's got back up to the 190 litres at 100%. So as I said, these are worth their weight in gold. Absolutely brilliant. But I've connected everything. Everyone knows how to connect a hose. Because we fill via manifolds, I've actually just plumbed our overflows just out the side here. It's our compressor for our airbags live in this box. But I've just plumbed mine through here, and then when we're full, I just put a cap on so we don't lose the water out of it, because we tend to lose a fair bit of water as you're driving. Comes out the overflow on these. So that's what I've done there. Just show you the pump that we use. So this is it here. It's a little submersible pump from Adventure Pumps. So you could throw that into a creek if you wanted to, and get water out of a creek. It's not the strongest flowing pump, but it's compact. So that'll do me. So just turn that tap on there. And just open this breather on top of the bladder. Oh. Just pop that up there. Then it's just switched into the Anderson plug, so I can just turn it on from up here, auxiliary 2. It's that Anderson plug. And that's it. Whoop. So there we go, that's flowing now. So I've opened those up. Done. So obviously when it's full, it'll just come out the overflow. So I've got a flow meter from Bunnings as well. If we're not 100% sure, we can just pop this device on as well, and that'll let us know. I think you can pick that up there. 92.1 litres was the last lot we put through. We can just reset that. So yeah, we've got a couple of different ways to monitor the water. That's how we do it. Life on the road. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. The good thing about our system, the Victron system, we can check everything via the phone if we log in. So see what our battery's at, solar, DC currents coming in, temperature, exactly where the van is. Yeah, tanks at the moment, so they're both sitting at 100%, but I'm just waiting for that to come out the overflow at the moment. And just a bit of a graph on, based on the weather today, how much solar it's predicted to come in, and how much power we're predicted to use based on previous history. So it's pretty cool. I can hit the the dashboard there. This is pretty much mimics, if you can see it, mimics exactly what's in the van as well. So I can go through here and I can change all the settings. The inverter, I can turn the inverter on and off. If I'm charging, how many amps is going into the battery at any one time. Solar, loads, percentage. So yeah, not a bad little feature. As I said, I can just sit outside the van and monitor everything. I don't have to keep going in, annoying Toni. Yeah, it works really well. Alrighty, well now that's all done, I'll show you around where we're camping. But as I said, the AFL field is actually gravel. So I just looked it up. I just reading off my phone. So it says here that Chris Fagan started his career here. Same with Ian Stewart, whoever that is, Arthur Hodgson, whoever that is, and Alistair Lynch. Heard of that person, but yeah, I don't follow the AFL. So apparently they started their careers here. But I thought it said that, reading off here, that the grounds was inducted into the AFL Hall of Fame. So I'm not too sure how a field gets inducted. I thought it was only players. But anyway, I'll just show you when you come in. It's just the RV park, Queenstown Lions Club RV parking. So you can park around the field. It's as I said, it's $5 a night. So you can either throw your money in the box here, or there's a QR code. So you scan the code, opens up a link, and you can pay via that straight in the bank account, which is nice. Bit of a receipt book here if you need it. But yeah, not a bad spot. But you can see just dotted around the fields. Pretty popular. Just across over the back, the grandstand over there, you can't camp past there. Well, it says you can't, but on Wikicamps it says that if it's full, or your caravan's too big to fit in one of these spots over here, that you can park there. And apparently, apparently they won't move you on, which is nice. But I'll flip you around. This is us over here, just in the corner. Bagged ourselves a nice little spot, which is good. Enough for solar and Starlink as well. But let's go for a walk on the field. I'll just show you the field. It's crazy. Apparently they still play here. Anyway, I've walked out a fair bit onto the pitch. Little bits of grass. I don't know if you can see that too well. I think the camera's having a bit of a freak out, but that's the pitch. Look, it's literally dirt. That's the whole field. The whole field's like that. So yeah, I don't know if I'd want to be playing here. Toughen you up for sure. But that's a note from me. Gravel rash at its finest. But yeah, not bad views. I'll flick you around again. I don't know if you can see up the top there, just the peak of those mountains. But as I said earlier, weird little town, not what I expected. I expected it to be fairly picturesque with the mountains around, but it's kind of not. It's nice in its own weird way, but not sort of jaw-dropping nice. But anyway, we're here for a few nights, so we'll explore, see what's around. Catch us then. So 30-minute return, 1K walk. It is currently sleeting up here at the moment. I hope you can hear me. It's windy as. But we'll see how we go. I'll see if I can get there.